the American Impressions Collection from Ethan Allen. Just because you don't have a lot of money to throw around doesn't mean you have to live with disposable furniture. Right now, there's a sale going on at your local Ethan Allen.
That'll be $62.75.
Do you take plastic?
Plastic.
Master Plaster.
Ching. The Recover card.
Ching.
Ultimate expense. Gold. Ching. Platinum. Ching. Uranium. Ching.
Uranium?
Rallies still accepts cash, and very little of it. Rallies has it right.
How can the Ford Escort be the #1 selling small car in America? Oh, but that's just what Honda and Toyota would like to know.
And I bet they'd also like to know how, for just $198 a month, we can lease you one of 4 Escort LX models. And that's just a 2-year lease, with features like air, power steering, AM/FM stereo. That includes the hot Escort Sport, and would you believe, even the wagon. Civic, Corolla, forget about it. Escort is now $198 a month for 2 short years.
How much can you save on groceries? Find out Thursday on KNSD.
He got off the bus at the border, went up, drove the woman with the rose tattoo. She offered him a ride, and when he got inside, she offered him something new. A steak burrito supreme from Taco Bell. She insisted that he try it. And a new zesty steak melt from Taco Bell. He had never had nothing like it. And when he tried the steak soft taco, all of a sudden he knew that he'd always be indebted for the rest of his life to the woman with the rose tattoo.
There we were, a jillion miles outside of the hood. The bus got a flat, got no jack. Homie's gonna cut his grass. What's up?
4.5. $4.5 here down for the $5 $6 sold.
The man's round sells, but he's got no beat.
Pardon me.
That was that. Huh?
Yo, MC Cow Seller, but fresh.
It's a car. It's also a Volkswagen. So it comes from a belief that driving is passion, that a car isn't 2 tons of heartless steel and high technology, but a friend. The new V6 Passat Touring Sedan. Experience one at your Volkswagen retailer.
Across the universe, people are asking, what fiend would steal Air Jordans?
Oh, goody. More Air Jordans for me.
Pebble Beach.
There's just no way for a Pamper superstar to travel.
What the shoes?
And they're all mine.
Give me those Air Jordans.
No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, no. Take these or else.
Saved by a clever edit. Things seem bleak for our heroes. Wait, a giant pencil with an equally giant eraser. I smell trouble. I smell popcorn.
You got better popcorn?
Get it while it's hot.
Get it while it's better.
Our heroes have made the world safe for truth, justice.
And Mike's royalty tips from Nike.
That's all, folks.
That's my client's line. It says so in my deal.
Jeez, what a pig.
She's back, and this time she wants revenge. Doogie Howser's Neil Patrick Harris in Quantum Leap: Revenge of the Evil Leaper, NBC Tuesday.
Cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft. For those who've discovered its smooth draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
You don't know. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me.
Presenting the RCA 52-inch projection screen home theater. It's bigger and brighter than almost anything out there.
Seems that some boys just don't know how to play nice.
So you wanna play tough?
Introducing the bold new Ford Ranger.
You say you wanna play mean?
With its new look, Ranger's changing the rules. The stance is wider, and with push-button four-wheel drive and a new body full of curves, guess we're just not playing fair.
Rest never rest. Ford's got a new machine. Wherever there's a pool, there's always a flirt. Whenever there is school, there'll always be homework. Whenever there's a beat, there's always a drum. Whenever there's fun, there's always Coca-Cola. Yeah. Always Coca-Cola. The stars will always shine, the birds will always sing. As long as there is thirst, there's always the real thing. Coca-Cola Classic is always the one. Whenever there is fun, there's always Coca-Cola. Yeah. Coca-Cola. Always Coca-Cola.
How do you order Miller Genuine Draft Light, the cold-filtered light with smooth draft taste, during the big game? Say GD Light and say no more. How do you order Miller Genuine Draft Light, the cold-filtered light with smooth draft taste, at a rock and roll club? Hey, give me a GD Light. Say GD Light and say no more.
We thought we'd been everywhere, seen everything. We were wrong.
We're back to the bone. We're back to the bone.
These guys were weird, and we liked it. Later, they took us to the Tower of Bud. Brother, tomorrow we ride again.
Robert De Niro, Uma Thurman, Bill Murray. It's your basic love story between a man, a woman, and a maniac.
We're in love. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it.
Mad Dog and Glory, rated R. Starts Friday, March 5th at theaters everywhere.
Betty went to the doctor, she was feeling kind of tense. She said, I want it all down for 59 cents. I want a taste that's hot, a taste that's cold, crispy, crunchy, soft, and juicy, zesty, and bold. Her mouth wanted everything for just 59. She asked the doc, am I out of my mind? The doctor said, Betty, better follow doctor's order. There's only one cure, never run for the bottle.
A twin blade from Bic? What's in it for me? This is new? A twin for normal skin and a twin for sensitive, right? It was good. The new Bic Twin Select. Made a big man out of me.
The classics have never sounded so good than during the JCPenney Spring Wardrobe Sale. Starting with this number, 25% off all Stafford and Palm Beach suits and separates. Or get into these classic pieces by Hager and JT Beckett. You'll find a lot of blues, a little brass, and a few bars of color just to jazz things up. The JCPenney Spring Wardrobe Sale. JCPenney! Take note.
Seems that some boys just don't know how to play nice.
So you wanna play tough?
Introducing the bold new Ford Ranger.
You say you wanna play mean? Well, if you're gonna play tough, Ford's got the right machine, yeah.
With this brand new body, Ranger's just not playing fair.
The best never rest. Ford's got a new machine.
Somebody asked me, it was you, who asked me, have I ever tasted it? And I thought to myself, what a stupid question Jeannie asked me. Who in their right mind would just open a pack and put it in their hand and taste it?
Equal has the great taste of NutraSweet and no saccharin. Did you ever just taste it straight?
This morning I was sitting there and I thought, well, I could do that. And I thought I never have, but it didn't really make sense to me. And then I made everybody do it. It tastes good.
Did you know Texaco puts System 3 in every grade of gasoline?
System 3 gets high marks in every grade, which is a lot better than I ever did.
My dad says Texaco puts System 3 in every grade. I'm in the 4th grade.
That's why I always fill up with System 3. What do I look like? Don't say it.
Every grade of Texaco System 3 gasoline keeps new cars running like new.
With System 3, I can get great performance from Beacon Hill to Beverly Hills.
And helps restore performance to older cars.
Don't try it with any other gasoline.
I wouldn't.
Who asked you?
Hello, I'm Denise Yamada. Help support vital research and services for multiple sclerosis by walking in the Bumblebee MS Walk on March 28th. Call the MS Walk hotline.
Why don't you Volkswagen retailer?
With cold filtered millet genuine draft, the world's a very cool place.
You're not the same as anybody else. Finally, one long-distance company figured this out and is doing more for the one person who counts. The iPlan. Only from AT&T. The world is full of possibilities. Now one long-distance company is bringing some of the best ones to you. The iPlan. Only from AT&T.
One of these engines was filled with Castrol Syntec, a synthetic oil, the rest with conventional oils. They were then drained and started without oil to prove a point. You see, Syntec has a unique molecular structure that bonds to engine parts. Lab tests show it leaves a layer of protection far stronger than conventional oils. And if Syntec protects this well now, imagine if you leave it in. Castrol Syntec protects in ways other oils can't.
What could be worse? Sometimes I feel like there's nothing worse than a yeast infection, except the cost of curing it.
Is there anything that costs less?
Less than Monostat 7?
If you've been looking for a cure that's just as effective but costs less, try FemCare.
The cure's the same, but the cost isn't.
FemCare is just as effective as Monostat 7. And doctors have trusted the ingredient in FemCare for over 15 years.
It's a real alternative.
Trust FemCare, the cure that costs less.
What could be better?
Monday, NBC celebrates the miracle of birth.
I think my water broke.
The baby's finally here. Celebrate on an all-new Fresh Prince. Then it's Blossom's prom night and Joey's biggest moment.
Will you marry me?
A special all-new Blossom, NBC Monday.
Pure and natural. Budweiser, king of beers.
If minor arthritis pain and muscle aches make you feel closed in, and the lingering odor of pain-relieving rubs makes you want to stay in, now there's a way out. Introducing Daytime Bengay, specially formulated with a vanishing scent. It's a new day for Bengay. The pain-relieving power lasts for hours, but the scent disappears in minutes. Escape from pain with vanishing scent Daytime Bengay.
1993 has its first hit. Amos and Andrew is the best comedy of the year.
I have a shotgun. You have a frying pan.
Nicolas Cage is hilarious. It's his finest work since Moonstruck. Wildly funny. A great cast, a great plot, a great time at the movies.
White people.
Amos and Andrew, rated PG-13, at theaters March 5th.
That's hard for me.
Everybody knows what a musical note sounds like. But what does a note look like? When it comes from the audio system of the Lexus ES300, it looks like the original, which means
It sounds like the original.
To recharge the spirit. To stop the world. There's no magic to it, really. People do it every day. With the cooperation of the wind. A favorite fishing rod. One of those skies you don't see every day. Or just an open road. And a good car. With that in mind, Volkswagen introduces 3 new cars, each engineered to recharge the spirit. The V6 Passat touring sedan. Corrado, a true European sports car. The front-wheel drive Eurovan. Experience one at your Volkswagen retailer.
Mind readers communicating with other minds. The next slide, please. Powerful messages.
You think what I'm thinking? You know I am.
Come on, let me show you where it's at. Oh, Miller Lite, I like it like that.
When you're thinking great taste and a less filling beer, Miller Lite's everything you want a beer to be.
No. We don't come here often.
Mark and my relationship goes way past business. I'm sure in a previous life, he and I were twin brothers. Throughout the race, the driver and crew chief communicate. The driver complains about the car or brags about the car. It's the crew chief's job on pit stops to make whatever fixes he can to help the driver's predicament. Everyone has about the same access to equipment and technology, but the people who rub on it the most and think the most of it and think about it the most will end up winning the race.
Why would anyone stay in a place where the night lasts for 6 months?
Come on, let me show you where it's at. Come on, let me show you everything. Come on, let me show you everything.
Hey, Jay.
Got a couple of cold ones?
Hey, guys. It's the Arctic.
Cold Miller Lite, I like it like that.
Great taste and a less filling beer is pretty important, especially when you have a long evening in front of you.
Working nights is gonna kill me.
Miller Lite. It's everything you want a beer to be.
You know, it's my responsibility to make sure you get the low prices you want anytime and every time you shop at Kmart. Which is why I've given every Kmart store manager the power to lower prices on items they find elsewhere for less. And if you find a lower price, tell us, and we'll match it. So when our competitor says always a low price, rest assured that Kmart gives you low prices anytime and every time. Now that's my promise.
And the winner is Ford Probe GT.
We recently accepted the Motor Trend Car of the Year award. But the real trophy is yours to take home. Ford Probe GT. A lean, carved shape. A button-down cockpit. Pure 24-valve performance. And now, the Motor Trend Car of the Year.
January, he was Mr. Right. February, Mr. Wrong. March, he's back. There's only one calling plan that adjusts with you. Off again, on again, never again. It's the most from Sprint. The most saves you on whomever you call the most each month. Even when it changes, it's automatic. Could be the easiest part of your relationship.